Are we live? Stream health. What is going on here? It says we're live, but the stream health is not great. As far as I can see, that's all set up correctly. Got my mic working now. So that last attempt was a bit of a fail. Anyway, let's see what happens. I'm a little hesitant to get started since this thing doesn't look great. What is going on here? Should I start again? Refresh that? What is going on? Ah, okay. Stream health still not looking great. Ah, this is weird. Okay, I think I probably need to use 2 different monitors for this. I'm not too sure. Anyway, why don't I just get started? Now the stream health is back. That's good. Am I going to see my hands? Yes. Okay. I'm a few seconds delay on this. Okay. Let's just get started. Okay. So what I'm here for is basically to stream the process of me learning how to produce music. And I'm essentially starting from nothing. I can play guitar badly, and that's about it really. I've never played the piano or any other instrument. The reason I mentioned piano is because it's one thing that is actually quite interesting to me, and I'm considering taking it up at some stage on a very basic level at least, and we'll see how this process goes. If piano forms a part of it, or keyboard should I say, I'll get maybe a little synthesizer, might buy something cheap, because you know it'll interface with my PC and everything, so might be handy if I'm going to be producing electronic music. Like I said, I know nothing about this, so this process is really, this is step 1. You're seeing step 1 right now, so I think the only place I can really start is with a Google search. So why don't I search learn to produce music online. Okay, let's see. What's the first thing? Oh, Linda courses. Okay. By the way, I've got an ultra wide screen, so yeah, I can see there's. You guys are struggling. You'll probably struggle to see there. If I do that, that's probably a little bit better. Yeah, a little bit better. Maybe I'll move it a little bit to the left. Yeah. Okay. So, how can I produce music? How can I learn produce music? I guess I'm just trying to figure out the real starting point for this. I know that some producers actually have like online courses that they offer. I think either Dead Mouse or like Armin van Buuren or someone was offering something online. Let me see if I can find that quickly. I doubt that they would be cool with me streaming that kind of thing. Dead Mouse, learn music. Let's see. Dead Mouse teaches electronic music production. Official trailer. Shall we see what this says?
This is the cardinal sin of EDM right here. I'll dive in and say, hey, I'm a trance DJ. And I can hit one note and put a bass drum on it, and that's my tune. This class is just a good primer for anyone wanting to get into the production of electronic music. This can all be done correctly with minimal amount of software, which is why you can have kids make a dance hit on a laptop using an SSL G-Series compressor on a dance music kit. Makes no sense whatsoever. 90% of my time is just goofing.
He's got almost the exact same keyboard and mouse setup as I have. Just pointing that out.
Around and trying to come up with something.
I think it's a sign.
That's the way I go about making music, because I'm just completely like, I want my first chord to go there. And that's my life right now, because if I could just play it, I'd play it, but I can't, so I have to draw it. Okay. If you're not naturally comfortable on stage, from my own personal experience, you should try putting on a film and coverage your face. So you don't have to.
I've just noticed that the like to dislike ratio, although it's pretty good, there's still, I mean, there's still a few people who obviously don't like this ad. I will say one thing. I've seen this guy perform live, and I was up close because it was in a pretty small venue, and Jesus, man, he is freaking incredible, man. Just yeah, I kind of trust what he says. So it's worth looking into. I see there's actually a link up here in the up next, which compares the Armin van Buuren and Deadmau5 Masterclasses to one another. Maybe I'll have a look at that too. But yeah, let's see the rest of this ad for now. Like this track.
I can teach someone how to get, from nothing to something. When you come up with an idea that you've never actually heard before, or have never heard anyone do, that's something really cool. This class is designed for you to develop your own style and develop your own sound. If you can impact one person with your music, then it is pretty much worth it. Sometimes it happens in 5 years, sometimes it happens in 10 years, sometimes it doesn't happen at all. But it's definitely 100% not going to happen if you don't go out there and try it for yourself.
100%.
I'm Deadmau5, and this is my masterclass.
Yeah, interesting. I might check that out, actually. Why don't I go to... Is there a link in the bio here? Not bio, in the video description. Masterclass.com/DM. God, this is going to be expensive, isn't it? Let's see. Well, they do have a single class. £85. What does that mean, single class? Well, let's read up. That's just the same ad I've just seen, by the looks of it. 6 hours of video lessons, 6 hours of instructions, 23 video lessons, and a downloadable course workbook. That sounds pretty good. 100% exclusive. Learn the techniques that took Deadmau5 from bedroom producer to festival headliner. Okay. Make better music. Before he was Deadmau5, all Joel Zimmerman wanted for Christmas was old toasters to take apart. I used to do that too. Not with toasters, but with old tape recorders and things. I used to love doing that when I was a kid. Now, you can watch him take his music apart. In his first ever online class, Joel teaches you how he approaches melodies, mixing, and mastering to make unique sounds you can't find in a cookie cutter sample pack. You'll not only get his lessons, you'll learn how to create your own music without spending money on $1 million gear. 23 video lessons. Okay, yeah, same as above. Watch, listen, and learn as deadmau5 teaches you how to mix, master, and market your music. And market it. That's interesting. Class workbook. A downloadable workbook accompanies your class with lesson recaps and supplemental materials. Anytime, anywhere. Learn on your own terms, at your own pace. On mobile, desktop, or Apple TV. Students give an average rating of 4.7 out of 5. That's pretty good. Alright, I'm not going to read everything here, but yeah. Yeah, introduction. The deadmau5 process theory. It's all about experimentation. Learn Joel's unique approach to the music creation process. Building your home studio. Damn, okay. Wow. Oh, this looks pretty comprehensive. Looks like something I might actually be really keen to do. I've got a birthday coming up. Maybe I should ask for this as a birthday gift. £85. I think that's... I mean, that's birthday gift material. Or, yeah. Yeah, fuck it. Even... Jeez. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna go back to YouTube and I'm gonna go check out that other dude's video on the comparison between deadmau5 and Armin's masterclasses. Let's see what he says.
Hello everyone, it's Lewis B. I hope everyone's having an amazing day, night, wherever you are in the world. What we're going to be talking about is the deadmau5 masterclass versus the Armin Van Buuren masterclass and how they differentiate and which one is actually better for you. Today what we're going to be talking about is an overview of the class, the type of producers that you're ultimately going to be learning from, their beginnings, how they came to be, the tools that they use, Ableton versus Logic Pro, the DAWs obviously, which coincides with that, the synthesizers they use, the core differences between the two and their teaching methods, their thoughts on festivals and production, creating a full track itself, the ethics behind both types of producers, which is quite interesting, so I highly recommend you watch that part for sure. And as a final note, we'll look at the best case scenario, which class will work better for you and what you want to become as a producer or a musician yourself. Now, if we look at the masterclass,
I love YouTube.
You'll know that the deadmau5 masterclass was actually the first ever producer DJ type of masterclass that they ever produced. And with that, there came a lot of lessons, which was great. One of the biggest cry out from the masterclass community, we actually want this to go on a bit longer. deadmau5 masterclass was still long at 23 lessons, but we just wanted that tiny bit more, guys, and they actually did that. The next one they did was obviously Armin Van Buuren's masterclass, and that went for 33 lessons as opposed to 23. And believe me, guys, you feel the difference there. You feel how much more information comes at you, and it's a lot more valuable in that sense, because he actually breaks down an entire track and he builds it from scratch, which ultimately deadmau5 doesn't do. But still, that doesn't mean that deadmau5 masterclass isn't valuable. It's super valuable, but ultimately I feel they really nailed it with the Armin Van Buuren masterclass. They got to the heart of what people wanted, and they ultimately delivered on that. So the type of producers that you're actually going to be learning from. So on one hand,
see, that's interesting because I was more inclined to go with the deadmau5 one. You know, I haven't seen the Armin one either. Although, I mean, Jesus, mincing my words here. Although I haven't seen the ad for the Armin one or read the description yet, I was already leaning towards the deadmau5 one, simply because I just think that his style is something that I'm more likely to want to, I don't know, I want to learn from a guy who I think his style is a little more varied, right? So when it comes to Armin's music, I love Armin Van Buuren too, don't get me wrong, but I just think he's more he seems to be more kind of focused on a specific style of music, whereas deadmau5 he kind of mixes it up a little bit more. He's more unique in a way, you know. he's really developed like a pretty unique style, at least as far as I've heard. I haven't heard many other producers that sound anything like him, whereas with Armin, you know, although he's probably, in my opinion, the best at what he does, which is that kind of progressive and trance music, he's kind of delved more into the harder and even more psychedelic styles a little more lately. I haven't heard his music in a long time, don't get me wrong. He may have changed a lot since the last time I heard him. I kind of get the impression that he's more playing to a certain genre, and I'm not really all that keen to do that. I'm not, although I understand they're both making a type of dance music ultimately. I'm probably not going to do that. I don't know. I'm more inclined to want to do something along the lines of, you know, like an Aphex Twin or One O Tricks Point Never, just more sort of listening type of music. And I feel like just the types of sounds that you get out of a Deadmau5 track, I'm more likely to be interested in learning how he makes some of those sounds than, you know, getting stuck into a certain genre. This is just my initial thoughts. I know nothing about either of these two courses, so anyway, I probably don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's carry on.
Now he's very much a purist producer. He wants full control over all his sounds, and he ultimately rejects to use a lot of synthesizers like Nexus 2. If you watch my previous video on Armin's class, you'll see how much he dislikes it or he just doesn't favor it at all. But he puts a lot of emphasis onto analog systems. And if you take a glance at his favorite video on rejects to purist producers that you're actually going to be learning from. So on one hand, Deadmau5 is very much a purist producer. He wants full control over all his sounds, and he ultimately rejects to use a lot of synthesizers like Nexus 2. If you watch my previous video on Armin's class, you'll see how much he dislikes it or he just doesn't favor it at all. But he puts a lot of emphasis onto analog systems. And if you take a glance at his room, you'll actually see how much effort he puts into the systems. It's crazy. And I mean, here, I'll put a photo right now of his setup. Look at that, guys. Wow. They are all analog systems, and he actually creates an entire class on digital versus analog synths. And that is such a big, it was my favorite class from the Deadmau5 Masterclass. The difference between analog and digital synthesizers and the amount of control you have from the analog perspective, it's insane. So that was really, really cool. And you see that type of purist mentality from Deadmau5. On the other hand, you have Buuren, who really focuses on the digital side of things. He's not afraid to create an entire track from purely digital synthesizers, which is great. But that doesn't mean that he doesn't appreciate analog synthesizers. He actually grew up on synthesizers like that when he was younger, just like Deadmau5 did. His brother is a guitarist, obviously an analog system, and he actually is used in a lot of Armin's tracks, which is awesome for Armin to even pay homage to
Buuren, I think.
He's so digital focused. Now let's have a look at the beginnings, right? So if we actually have a look at both characters, right?
By the way, I'm sorry if the audio is really fucked up, because this is the first time I'm doing it. Playing through my monitor speakers and then straight into the mic probably sounds awful. I appreciate that.
Both teachers, if you will. Armin is 41 years old and Deadmau5 is 37. So they're basically the same age, and they've been in the industry for so long, which means you're actually getting so much more value from them as you would if Garrix was to do it. If Martin Garrix was to actually create this masterclass, you'll get value from him for sure, from a production perspective and also from like a digital marketing perspective, but you won't get the essence of what it really is to be a musician and having 20 plus years within the industry. So
see, true, 100%. Now, I mean, of course, Deadmau5 also taught or mentored Skrillex, also hugely talented. Yeah, I mean, it's funny to hear that. He's 37 years old. I'm 33. I'm about to turn 34. And I'm about to get started now. So I'm obviously way behind these guys. And I really regret that I didn't get into this earlier. But yeah, call it like an almost midlife crisis, if you will. I've just decided I wanted to just get going on it. So better late than never, I guess.
as soon as you are talking to these people, you're getting 40-year-olds that are teaching you, which is very, very valuable to see. You're not just getting a 26-year-old kid basically teaching you what things are. You're getting real experience and real-world scenarios, which is really valuable. And it's not only that, they also go deeper into what actually inspired them, which is also a reflection of who they actually are today. For example, deadmau5 is inspired by multiple different sources and multiple different schools of music. For example, he loves rock, he loves hardcore things, and you actually see this in his coffee runs as well. You know, you listen to the type of music he's listening to, and he's like,
I didn't know this was a thing.
Listening to other artists in his Twitch stream as well, and he's just taking so.
I see. There's Skrillex. You know what? With this guy who's made this video saying, I definitely get that. I definitely get that vibe out of deadmau5's music, and it goes back to what I was saying about how I feel like it's more varied, and that makes a whole lot of sense, given that he's actually got a lot of influence. And if I were to guess, I think this guy's about to say the opposite about Armin, or at least to a lesser extent, where I feel like his music is more influenced by a kind of narrower spectrum of styles. But that's also meant that he's managed to actually master that particular genre and be the best there ever has been at it, and you know, that's incredible too.
So much more information from different genres of music, whereas Armin's more of a purist, because he actually started as a rebellion. He was rebellious against his father by playing EDM music. While his father was playing Vangelis, who Armin deems as a founding father of trance, while his father's playing Vangelis, he's playing tracks that are 128 BPM, 132 BPM in his room, and his father's coming upstairs and arguing with him, telling him to shut up. So it's like, that's where Armin's come from. So his father was listening and loved this type of synth music. Then Armin rebelled against that by creating this really heavy, deep stuff. And then, obviously, it turns into a trance track. Obviously, Armin is inspired by other forms of music, but he's also centered around pure trance music, which is cool to see, and it's obviously creating that niche. So it depends on who you are in this case, right? So if you're someone that absorbs different type of music, you love rock, you love, you know, everything, orchestra, everything, then deadmau5 will really resonate with who you are. On the other hand, if you're more of a purist trance type of person, Armin's definitely in your league, because you guys will have the same thoughts. So deadmau5 is obviously really cool. I appreciate both of them personally. I really like it. deadmau5 actually made me appreciate other forms of music more so, whereas I used to actually be more on the Armin side of things, whereby I only used to like that whole euphoric trance type of thing. But you know what, deadmau5 is actually cool.
I went through a phase of doing that. I wouldn't say I was only into that kind of music, but I definitely went through a phase of listening to a lot of that uplifting trance that Armin does so well. Yeah.
So I'm going to give you credit, mate. Thank you very much for even helping me there. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the DAWs that they use. Basically, the DAW is the interface by which they create their music. A lot of people use Ableton and others use Logic Pro. Fruity Loops is in there, and there's Cubase, and there's so many different DAWs. deadmau5 primarily uses Ableton. Armin uses Logic Pro and Ableton together. The core point that both artists make, both producers, is this. It doesn't matter what tools you are using. What matters is the way you use them. And that applies to many other things in life as well. If you look at any of my previous videos, you'll see straight away that I'm an Ableton user. On the other hand, I took an Armin Masterclass where he's primarily using Logic. It doesn't matter, because now I just figured how similar Logic is to Ableton. If anything, I'm going to say that they're exactly the same. The only difference is their interface and where things are placed. So in saying that, if you're an Ableton user and you want to take the Armin down, if you're a Masterclass, by all means do it. If you're a Logic Pro user and you want to take the deadmau5 Masterclass and you love synth and stuff, do it. It's not going to affect you at all, because both are exactly the same at the end of the day. The next component I want to talk about is the depth that both Armin and deadmau5 go through with respect to festivals and music production at an event. So for example, right, deadmau5...
So that's got me wondering, do I need a certain level of proficiency with one of these so-called DAWs? Never heard that term before I even start with one of these courses. That's got me a little nervous. I may be getting a little ahead of myself, and maybe I should be starting with some basics on one of those two, preferably, if I'm going to do both of these courses, which I think I probably will. Man, Lots of questions running through my mind. Do I start with the Armin one or the dead mouse one? I know that I'm probably going to prefer what I'll learn out of the dead mouse one, but given what this guy's been saying about how Armin will teach you how to do something from scratch, from the bare minimum, just using a computer and no analog. I mean, that's pretty attractive too. Again, so that's the one question: which one to begin with? I mean, I'm kind of thinking maybe I start with the Armin and then move on to the dead mouse one to kind of refine style a little bit. Once I've learned the basics of producing something electronically, I don't know. And then of course the other question is, which of these doors do I start with? Given that, yeah, Armin uses both, but dead mouse is just using the one. Ableton, I think. Whereas Armin's actually more focused on logic. Ooh, this is tough. I know what this guy is saying about how it doesn't really matter as long as you realize that they pretty much all do the same thing and the interfaces are different, things are just in different places. But if you don't know anything, it doesn't really help, does it? Well, I don't know. Only one way to find out, I suppose.
It goes into a great amount of detail when it comes to his events and basically how they build the stage, how they build the cables to affect the lights and the music and connect it all together. And another big thing about deadmau5 is he's actually a jack of all trades. So not only does he design different stages, for example, he actually designed the cube, and then on top of that, he also designs the covers for his records. He named everything that he does, and that's why the names are a bit iffy on his tracks, but the reality is he doesn't care that much about it. He's very carefree. On the other hand, Armin van Buuren only looks in this masterclass at the DJ techniques and the methods to control the crowd as an entertainer. So there's a really massive gap, and I love what deadmau5 does in his masterclass when it comes to really goes into so much detail, which I love. So I have to give it to deadmau5 for the production and festival component of this masterclass. Now the next point I want to bring up is the ethics behind Armin and deadmau5 themselves. So in the class they talk about sampling. Sampling is a really big thing in the whole music industry. Armin is of the opinion that, listen guys, you cannot sample other people's things, it's their intellectual property, do not do it. On the other hand, deadmau5 is like, whatever, I'm just going to sample it. And even in the class, he admits to sampling certain things. So you're going to get two really different perspectives in the music area, which I think is so important for every producer to hear both spectrums of two very successful producers talking about samples within the legal environment. So it's really crucial to hear both perspectives. Now, to end this, guys, what is the best case scenario? Which one should you get? Now, for me personally, Armin's class comes out slightly ahead, just because there's more content and also the content is more value for me. Let's hold on for a minute, because I'm actually an Ableton user, and I'm saying the Armin van Buuren masterclass is more so for me than the deadmau5. However, in an ideal world, guys, I will just say get both, because you're going to pull so much information from both. And believe me, as soon as you take the Armin or the deadmau5 masterclass, you will be ready to finish, or you'll be ready to start creating tracks. So it's really cool as a motivational tool as well as a knowledge tool. So at the end of the day, so it's
what did he say?
You will be rich from both. And believe me, as soon as you take the Armin or the deadmau5 masterclass, you will be ready to finish, or you'll be ready to start creating tracks. So it's really cool as a motivational tool as well as a knowledge tool. So at the end of the day, you pick which one you want. I recommend you get the Armin van Buuren masterclass. If you click the link in the description, it'll take you straight to the masterclass. So I got your back there, guys. Thanks for watching. If you have any feedback on this video, on the classes themselves, which one you preferred out of the lot, please let me know in the description below. If you really enjoyed this video, please give it a subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope everyone has an amazing day and night wherever you are in the world. Lewis P. out.
That was good. I like this guy. Maybe I'll subscribe. It's the second sub on this channel that I've ever done, as far as I know. This guy and PewDiePie. Okay, so that was very interesting, and I think I might try to find Armin's masterclass. By the way, I know I have an incredibly loud keyboard. Okay, Masterclass, Armin. Let's see, should we watch his?
So we've used a human voice as a synthesizer. That's Pat's coming there, there's all sorts of excitement going on. You want to suck the crowd into that moment. Now it comes, the payoff. Everything in dance music revolves around the kick drum. It's your guidance, it's the holy grail. We roll off all the low end. It just adds to the transients. If your kick is not working, it won't rock the crowd. You'll find that out the hard way. I've done a gain automation. My track's 3 dB softer. That's an arrangement trick to tell people, okay guys, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. So that's how you build a drop. I started to DJ in this really, really small club. Sometimes I even had to bartend while I was spinning. I put on my new song, and then nothing happens on the dance. So you go back into the studio until it's perfect. Are you ready to do a couple of takes? She woke up in the morning. I want to create a track completely from scratch, especially for this masterclass with my good friend Benno. Keep it at the same note. You want to make it shorter? Well, let's see. Let's try and see. It was really my passion, you know, making little mixtapes for my friends, and still that little kid, you know, that hasn't changed. If that passion is real, it will come across. It's about you. You are your own sound. If you're standing behind a desk and you're shining and you're having an amazing time, it will have an effect on people. You can get there. Trust me.
Yeah. Very cool.
I'm Armin van Buuren, and this is my masterclass.
Well, I'll tell you what. He is the best for a reason. I mean, he's won it 5 times, that #1 DJ in the world thing, of the top 100 in DJ Mag. I mean, I voted for him a few times back in the day. Yeah, he is freaking amazing. So I kind of like the idea of starting with this and then moving on to the deadmau5 one, and I'm thinking what I'll probably do is I'll start with the software that Armin uses. Hopefully by the time I'm done with his course, I will know enough to be able to just pick up on the deadmau5 course, and I'll know my way around the software, so that the fact that he's using something different won't be too much of an issue, based on what that other guy said in his comparison video. So okay, cool. I think I know where I might start here, but let's just see how much this guy's class costs. Hopefully it's not too much more. Let's get out of there. Oh, same price. Cool. 33 lessons, a little bit more than the deadmau5 one, which was 23. Okay, so a little more. Okay, let's see what kinds of lessons he's actually giving. Ah, interesting. So interesting to see a different kind of take, different approach from 2 masters, you know? Working with vocals, interesting. Hosting a radio show, wow, okay. I wonder if that would translate nicely into podcasting. Probably. Yeah, fuck it. I think I'll start with this. Do I wait for my birthday, which is 2 weeks away? I don't know if I can wait that long. Maybe I'll buy one. I'm a little strapped for cash at the moment, so maybe I'll wait. Let me see how much the software costs. So it was Logic Pro. Oh, is it for Apple? I don't have an Apple computer. No, looks like that's just going to be a schlep. So maybe I'll just go with Ableton. How much does this stuff cost? Powered by Live. What the fuck? Live, fast, fluid, and flexible software for music creation and performance. Right. Ableton Push. Powered by Live. Push power puts out all the fundamental elements of music making at your fingertips. This sounds like a cheapo version. Oh wait, no. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this. Okay. Max for Live. No. How much is the software? Essentials at a great price. Live 10 comes in 3 editions: Intro, Standard, and Suite. Ooh, Suite's expensive. They share common features, but Standard and Suite have additional features: instruments, packs, and effects. Well, whew, Standard is not cheap either. I think I might need to go for the Intro. Oh, but it's so fucking limited. Yeah. Well, that's fine. Alright, I'll probably end the stream now, and when I come back I will do some more investigation into the software options. Yeah, I don't think Logic's going to be an option because I don't have a Mac, but yeah, I'm going to see if there are any other options compared to Ableton. I'll probably end up going with Ableton since deadmau5 uses it, and that'll just make that masterclass that much easier. I'm just wondering whether I need to get something more than just the Intro, because there's an enormous price difference between them. And damn, I mean, £319 is, it's quite an outlay for a piece of software. Especially if I'm just getting started. I might go with the El Cheapo £69 version, but let's see. All right, cool. So let's end the stream there. Thanks. I know I'm speaking to no one right now, but this has been fun. This has been interesting. I'm glad I did this, and can't wait to do it again. Bye.